So what are you most grateful for in your life?
My family. My family, that I had 3 miscarriages, that I lost them, that I had 4 healthy children. One died at the age of 17 in a car accident, that we were all able to come through that, thinking, what can we learn from this, of her life, of her death, where we can help others. I went back to work 10 days after she was killed, and I asked the fellow employees to not talk to me about the death, about the accident while I was at work. Talk to me about patients. And they could leave me a note in my locker, or they could talk to me after I was off shift. And they did that. When I was ready to talk, they listened.
Wow. Good group of people that you work with.
Fabulous. Father Frank. Father Frank was a blessing. He told me, they called the day after she was killed, and I told him that I wanted to go see her body, and everybody in the family thought, don't do that. That'll be the memory that you have as of her broken body. And I said, I really feel I need to. And he said, Harriet, you are a nurse, and yes, this is your daughter, but if you want to go, you do it.
Good for him.
He gave me the okay. And I'm very grateful to him.
You needed that.
Yes, yes. I think this might be a story that might help other people. Of my daughter, who was 17 when she was killed. She was a delight and a very, very intelligent child. She was the youngest of the 4. And then, and somewhere about the time she was 7th, 8th grader, and then her first 3 years in high school, there got to be challenges in life. There got to be alcohol involved. There got to be drugs involved. She became a wild child. I finally felt, and depression she also had. She became a cutter. I didn't even know about cutting. Twice she was in neurobehavioral. The first time she came out, and of course there was boyfriend problems there. The boyfriend was doing something different or not staying just with her, and so I felt like I needed to get her in. So she was in. She begged and begged and begged to go home. I took her home after a couple days. The next time we had to go in, I wouldn't take her home when she begged. She stayed there longer, and they were sitting in the hot tub later at home. And she says, it's time. She said, it wasn't anything anybody taught me in neurobehavioral. It was, I finally had time to think. And she said, my brother has finally got his life together. He was in the Marines and doing well. And she said, I figured it's time I do. By the time she was killed in this car accident, her life was together. She was a cheerleader. People liked being around her again. She was doing well in school. And then her life ended.
How old would she be now?
30. Yeah, 30 next month.